Welcome to Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindelin. My name is Billy Milovanovic, aka Bildo.
And my name's Lindsay Kirkwood, also known as Lindelin.
And this is an offensively funny podcast about drinking wine and chatting life. Hope you enjoy.
Bill, I'm so lonely. Come join me. Well, I fixed my mic. Oh, God. Every time you get on the couch, it's the way you're like, it's like you're coming at me. I'm like,
hey, girl.
Oh,
no, you don't like it? Oh, too much, Lindsay, after all this time? Hi.
Recorded.
Hey, girl. I threw a foot in there for you. Let's not start.
For our YouTubers.
Let's not start.
It's just too much. I'm going to go pink. Welcome to Wine Chat.
Hi. What's up?
Not our OnlyFans account. Billy, you're getting all cross-wired.
Oof, girl.
Look, today we're going to be talking about like kids because, you know, we have five amongst us.
We do. It's true.
Kids fighting and then
kids
puberty,
growing,
and like what happens because like shit's going to get real.
It is getting a little bit real. But let's drink. Let's drink about it.
I'm a bit sad. So,
yes, no, I just realized as well. It's going to be that kind of episode.
It always is, Billy. This is our last Sense of Taste wine because they've been our lovely sponsor for the last 3 weeks. This is our 4th week with them.
Yep.
I'm sure you'll see them around
I'll
again.
Yeah.
It's a big wink to Sense of Taste. But for this lot, we have, I picked this one out because it is called the Ball Buster.
It's Lindsay's natural habitat. Right?
Poor Cameron.
Totally.
From Barossa Valley.
Yes.
Amazing. Tate.
Yes.
It's a Tate label. I've never heard of Tate.
And I was confused about this one because is the wine, you know how there's like Shiraz and Cab Sav? Like, what is this?
It is a blend. So it is 93% Shiraz, 4% Cab Sav, and 3% Merlot.
There you go.
It's a 2020.
Cool.
And it is, I actually have to lie, or I have to lie? No, I did lie.
You really don't.
The reason why I chose it is because it says 100% basket pressed.
Yes.
Old vines. I didn't know what basket pressed meant.
I mean, Lindsay, it's pretty self-explanatory. They put the grapes in one basket, then they put another basket over the top, and then they squish the wine.
They squish it
through
with
the basket.
Yes. Tim.
Yes,
Tim
from Sense of Taste, yes.
Told us, Billy. And after Tim explained it to me, I'm like, yeah, duh.
Basket pressed.
But Billy, let's just not pretend that
I'm just saying, you could have.
wise.
I think I got away with it right up until you brought Tim in. So just saying. I can reach my glass. I don't know if I can reach yours.
I don't know, and I don't care because I'm not going to reach it for you.
Oh, come on, Lenny.
Oh, come on. I forgot. Speaking of Sense of Taste, so if you you don't have much time until March 4th, which is probably when you're listening to this, so hurry up. If you spend $35 or more, you will get $10 off. If you say, oh, Frankie. No, don't say, oh, Frankie. It's just my dog.
They said to say, oh, Frankie.
In store, say Wine Chats. Online, code Wine Chats. And you'll get $10 off.
Do you need help?
No, but I mean,
Opening
I do, but
yeah.
I don't need help opening the wine.
And for those of you who aren't watching this and who just heard that, Frank just jumped up on the couch with me.
I hate when that
Frank
happens.
is getting a bit old, bless his cotton socks.
He is. He's a geriatric doggy.
Oh, puppy. Okay, let's do this.
Okay, we're pouring very weird. I'm pouring with my left hand and your glass
do you need
is
help?
very awkward.
Okay, you're doing great, babes.
It's very dark.
I love that Lindsay has red wine glasses and white wine glasses. I only just went to the shops literally 2 days ago to buy the same because I only had one wine glass left in my whole house. And so I went and bought I want red wine, white wine glasses. And so I bought them. Now I have 12 glasses of wine. Like wine glasses. 12 wine glasses. Uh-huh. And Henry was like, why? Like, do we drink that much wine? Like, why? I don't know, Henry. They came in $6.
Say, because I wanted to be like my friend Lindsay.
Yes. Okay, cheers.
Cheers. So this is like a super kind of rusty plummy color.
It is really beautiful. It's very
I didn't say beautiful. I said rusty plummy.
Which meant beautiful. I mean, you can't see through it.
Can't see under it.
Can't see.
Gotta go over it.
We're on fire today.
It's a kid's song.
Uh-huh.
And we're talking about
good,
stuff.
Right?
Going on. I can't sing. It's a song. Do you know the song?
Yes, we're going on a bear hunt.
Gonna catch a big one.
I don't know about you, but this one you haven't even tried it. This is delicious. I'm scared that you haven't tried your wine yet. this is so nice. There's a bit of smokiness. I get some smokiness in it.
Whoa.
But that's beautiful. I actually am like pleasantly surprised by how nice this wine is.
This is very different, but in a good way. What is that aftertaste though?
I don't know. It's smoky to me, but it's so smooth. It's like strong. It's strong like a Shiraz, but like smooth like a cab.
You are weird. I don't know. I'm
just trying to just read the back of the bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't really say. I make my wines the way I like them. Big, thick, juicy. We're talking about wine, people. And deep in color.
Okay. I get it. I get the big, juicy, deep. It's all good with me.
But there's like a weird aftertaste that I like, but I don't know what it is, so I'm not liking it.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a big yes for me. Yes.
Maybe it's basket I can taste.
It's the baskets you can taste. Absolutely. Is it busting your balls, Lenny?
So lame, Billy. Okay. So first of all, your legs are making my knees sweaty.
Yeah. We have no space left on this couch. Frank is right next to me. I'm like squished. I'm trying not to show my hoo-ha.
Your hoo-hoo.
Yes.
Hoo-hoo.
To the people.
That's for our other show.
Right,
Billy.
account.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Kids. Changing gears.
Yes.
So kids fighting.
Yes.
When you brought this topic up, you had something else in mind. And my mind...
Totally. So I'm just trying to catch up here.
Yeah, because I think it just goes to tell you, like, you've got two girls that don't fight overly much
Not at all. No.
Whereas I have 3 kids and mine fight.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, quite a lot. It boils my fucking blood.
Same. No, your kid's fighting, my kid's fighting.
Like when I hear them bickering, and it's not even like the actual fighting, it's the bickering. She's pointing her finger at me, like agreeing.
Fucking A.
Boils my blood.
It's like, it's not like they changed it. It's like the tone of their voice that something hits my inner ear and I just like, it's so funny because I was going to ask you like, how do you handle when they start?
Oh, I lose my shit.
So you then yell back at them, of course, like,
right? 100%. Yeah. I'm not like soft parenting them like, guys, please.
Oh my God. No.
I'm like, shut the fuck up, you guys. No, literally. Like, and I know it's backwards to some people going, well, why are they going to speak nicely when you're not speaking nicely to
fuck
them?
That shit. No. Don't worry about that.
I'm the parent.
Yeah.
Like,
we are the adults here, people. No, but I also kind of think, because I'm the same, as soon as they start going at it, at first, I do like to let them try and resolve it, right? Because they have to be able to learn how to fight and how to resolve their issues. So sometimes when I come in too soon, I think that I make things worse because then they're trying to tell me the story and then they're fighting back and forth between what the story is or whatever. Sometimes I'm like, I'm just going to see how this goes.
Oh, valid point.
Right?
Yeah, definitely.
But oftentimes it obviously does not get resolved.
No.
And so then I have to step in and I'm the same. I'm like, God, like I'm fucking done with listening to this shit. Like stop. Like I'm not like a nice person. Like it's taken me a long time. No, it's taken me a long time to be like a calm, nice person.
Okay.
It all comes down to Henry, who is very like, he doesn't like fighting.
I know
Lindsay and I love to roll our eyes at Henry because he is very like, he likes peace around him. Uh-huh. He does not appreciate people fighting in his space. He doesn't get negative emotions, so he doesn't understand what happens with them, right?
Yeah.
But I don't. So I try and do that, and I try and be that kind of parent where I'm like, so what's the problem with you? And what's the problem? But Jesus Christ, I cannot do it. Like, so the Yugoslav comes out, and I just want them to fucking stop. I don't care what's happened.
Yeah.
Separate, go your own ways. You know.
Sorry, I had a little wine burp in my throat.
I'm so sorry, Lindsay. Are we interrupting your burp?
It's all that basket in this wine.
It's getting sweaty up in here.
Yeah. No, look, I swear and yell. I'm not going to lie. Like anybody that knows me well enough knows that like when my kids push my buttons, I am swearing and yelling at them. What really irritates me is when they're at the table either eating breakfast or lunch. We eat dinner together, so it doesn't happen then. But like, and Bane, no offense, Bane, I love you, my eldest, but he, for some reason, just his sister is his target.
Really? Because I was going to ask, like, who's the fighting? Because you've got a dynamic there. Like, there's only 2 of mine.
Yeah. No, Bane is a cockhead. He's a dick to his sister. I don't know what it is. And
Isn't it funny because he will be her biggest protector. You know what I mean? Like one of those like, no, Lindsay, you like, I think when you're not around and something was to happen at school.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I think that you know what I mean?
He would totally. But what I always say to him is like, buddy, she's going to have a lot of very pretty friends one day. And you're going to want to get into somebody's pants. And she's going to be like, no, he's a jerk. Like stay away from him. But no, so like he'll talk in this like hushed voice. Like my house is like my kitchen is right by my table. Like it's all open. Like I can see and hear, and I can hear his tone. I may not be able to hear every single word, but I know he's being a dick.
Totally, yeah. You know, it's like again, it's the tone, right?
And I lose my shit when he does it. I'm like, I can hear you, babe.
But what does he say to her? What?
He's just condescending. He's correct. He corrects her all the time. He'll like try to parent her, like he'll put her down. Like he doesn't say like, oh, you're ugly or like, your hair looks stupid. He's not mean that way, but he's, I don't know. He's just a demeanor.
Yeah. It's just, to his little sister, like who, again, he should be like her. I mean, in an ideal world, but obviously all siblings fight. Like,
totally.
You know what I mean? Like when I was, my brother and I used to like really, really fight. Like it was awful.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what happens between my kids is like, nah.
It's just normal. And it's like my children fight like normal siblings at this stage. Like there's no like crazy bad attitude. But I remember exactly. Yes. And I actually remember you talking about Zach. Remember this one situation because my sister, she's 3 and a bit years older than me. And she was very cool in high school, and I was always known as
same as Zach. Me and Zach 3 and a bit years, and he was very cool in high school.
Really?
Totally,
yeah. And were you known as Zach's little sister?
Oh,
then?
totally.
Yeah, and 100%. I was Courtney Rolston's little sister. Yeah. Oh, little sisters. Cute.
Yeah. What we thought?
I mean, I was cute.
I was pimply and weird looking.
So was I. In high school, I was okay, I guess. Anyways,
I grew into myself. It's fine.
But yet there was this one time where Courtney thought like I had borrowed, it was either a shirt or a pair of pants, and I did not. Like I remember how mean she was to me about this piece of clothing, and like nothing I said or did, like she was always so like belittling to me,
and that's the worst, like your big sister, and like you just want her to love you, right?
And she probably, like Courtney, if you're listening, like I love you,
love you, babe.
Like I don't need to go to therapy over it, but it's funny how like she probably doesn't remember it that way.
You know what I mean? Exactly, she's got her own story,
and not exactly, and it's not.
She's probably
right
like, you
or wrong.
did fucking steal my shit. You remember that, right?
Exactly.
She's like, you did it,
which I like.
And she would tell us. She would tell us.
Hand on heart, I definitely did not. But yeah, it's funny like how siblings can be.
Yeah.
And like how you will remember it. So like Bane, he's not going to remember being a dick to his sister. But if he continues, Ada might be like, God, you were such a dick to me growing up.
And do you know what's actually even worse about that? Just like before we go to break, coming back to what you said before, it's like every girl who comes into this house that's Ada's friend is going to love that older brother bad boy. Even if he's mean to her, I actually don't think that's going to deter any girl.
Because it's old boy, like
the older
brother.
Bad boy kind of, you know, like we all remember those boys. Yeah. So
wait, before you take us to break, do you know one thing that like my revenge on my kids for being little dicks?
Tell me.
In the car, this is my favorite place to give them trouble for fighting.
In the car?
Oh, yeah. Because for some reason, it's so therapeutic. Yes. The sound has no place to go but bounce off the windows and into everyone's ears. And like, I just feel like my neighbors can't fucking hear me.
True, yes.
Nobody, unless if you're at a red light, nobody can hear you. So I let loose.
Oh, that must feel so good.
Well, it's therapeutic. Do you not yell and rage in your car?
I don't really yell and rage about anything.
What?
Really, I don't. I'm such a, like, thanks, Henry. I'm so cool, calm and collected.
You need to rage to let it out. Like, it's not every time I'm in the car, but like if they push my buttons and I need to like definitely let off steam.
You know, you're right. You are right.
Car is the perfect place.
Definitely been times, especially like after school, you know, when you pick up or something. I've been taken into school. Those are the times.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes when I'm alone in my car, I like to scream. So.
Okay, that's a totally different episode. Okay, Billy, try and find a spot on the couch amongst Frank. Good thing you're skinny. Get your little tootie bum in there. Okay, so our kids. That's what Henry's going to say later.
True story. Is it in?
You got to get your jiggy on
yeah,
tonight.
Get it, girl.
Yeah, we wish you all luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Speaking of, wish us luck for when our kids...
Good Lord, wish us luck.
...keep growing into, like, the next phase, puberty.
Like, let's just say a prayer, like, dear Lord, whoever you are, like, please be kind to us and, like, seriously, just get us through those moments because I'm terrified.
Oh, 100%.
Of teenagehood.
100%. Like Bane's like classified
he's so
as,
close.
Well, he's a tween. He's once you hit 9, you're
what?
9 to 12, you're a tween.
The fuck? That's like middle school shit.
Totally. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You're a tween. So, and like we actually bought Bane. I should know the author, but I really don't. It's
like a book, like a puberty book?
Yes. And there's one for boys and there's one for girls.
Right. Cool.
It talks about everything.
Good.
And it even talks about the opposite sex. So if you have the girl book, it'll talk about the boys as well. Just like
because they need to know. Absolutely.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Right?
Knowledge is power.
Listen to you, Billy.
Thanks, babes.
She's weird today.
I'm so clever.
Okay, moving on. Billy's.
So how did the book go? Did you gift it to him or like did you talk to him about it before you get right? Like how do you deliver this?
We overlap each other all the time when we talk, which is fine when the camera isn't on. But when it's really hard for us to not overlap each other's sentences.
And I think we've been doing really good.
Look, for some parts, but other parts, we overlap. No, so I gave it to Bane and we read it together, like little bits at a time.
Tell me, when did you give it to him? Because he's 11 now, right?
Year.
Is he 11 yet?
He's 10.
10. I should know this.
My dog is 11.
Oh. Same.
Someone's 11 in this house.
Yeah, one of your sons is 11. Okay, so he's, yes, okay.
Yeah, and he liked it. It's funny though, like he did go to the girls section on his own quite quickly.
Sure.
Just because he's curious.
He's curious, right? For sure.
But what I'm petrified of, because I don't know, and I've asked Cameron this, like, how old was he when he first jerked off? Because I don't have a penis, so I have no idea.
Totally. Like how old were you when you first masturbated? I'm pretty sure I was like 25. Oh, you know what I mean? Like seriously. So like I don't have any concerns with my girls coming at home with any of that shit.
25. I don't know.
It's funny because it's true. I
know. That's why I'm laughing. It's so funny. I don't know, but like for boys, it's much younger. Oh, right? Like I can't see any boy waiting until they're 25 to jerk off.
No, my God.
So I am actually quite scared, nervous, anxious to walk in on him. Not necessarily because like, oh my God, he's jerking off, but like to not be like, oh my God, you're jerking off. Like I want to be the cool mom.
Oh, that's cool, boo. Do it to the left.
Yeah, what? Catch it in the tissue. Like,
yes. Socks. So I've seen that on movies.
No.
Why?
Oh my God,
buy him just as, like, dude, you get him a 10-pack of socks. That's 20 wanks right there.
That is, like, not green. You just do it in a tissue and you put it in the garbage.
Do we still care about green? I mean, I feel like the world is going to shit anyway. Like, what?
But, like, can you just imagine me just walking in his room or the bathroom, just as I do, because he is only 10 and he's like actually masturbating.
Oh, I can't. I'm so glad I don't have a boy. I'm so glad I don't have a boy.
Like literally it's going to traumatize me.
And it's going to traumatize him.
Yeah, yes.
You know what I mean? Of course it's going to be like, that's not a thing. She's trying to overlap me, but like it's not a thing that you want your fucking mother to see.
No, and I don't, because I am very open, I don't want my reaction to make him feel like he's doing something wrong or for him to be embarrassed. But my natural reaction will be to shriek like, and
oh my God,
to be like, oh my God. And then I just picture jizz going everywhere. I
should hope that you don't catch him in the exact moment he's jizzing everywhere. Like that would be
Billy, but how do you know?
I don't know.
You don't know that's not going to happen. Literally the other day, like this is weird because Van is only 6, but like, and Cameron and I were like, he was in the bath and he, like our bath our bathroom with the bath in it is just off of our kitchen. Yes, I know, faux pas. It was the only way we could get another bathroom.
Bitch, please. I only have one bathroom and toilet. So like, let's just calm down.
And the door doesn't face the kitchen. Anyways, moving on. So he was in the bath and Cameron went in there for something or walked by the door and saw whatever. And he's like, oh my God, go and look at Van. And so I just went to the door and he wasn't playing with himself, but he was washing himself and his penis, like boys get erections.
Totally.
Like it wasn't sexual.
Babies get erections, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
His penis, I don't even know if I can say this without being like called the cops on. His penis was so fucking big, Billy. I'm like, I know. If you could see her face, that was my face.
What?
And I came out and I was like, oh my God. And Cameron's like, I know.
Holy shit.
Cameron had the look of jealousy on his face.
Like, whoa. So even Cameron was like, whoa.
Yes.
Because, I mean, he should know more, right? Like, he's the boy.
Yes. But I've never seen Van's penis.
Totally. Like, he's six, like you said. Like, he's
big.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he was doing to it.
Penises are like a whole different thing, dude. I'm not even about that. I'm so fucking glad I don't have to deal with any of that. I only have one penis in my life I have to worry about. Tonight specifically. I told Lindsay I have to have sex tonight. It's a thing.
She promised.
She denied him last night. My period's coming.
Oh,
right,
God.
I denied him last night. Now I have to put it out. Anyway, love you, babe. Can't wait.
I was just going to say, she can't wait. She's so juicy for you, Henry.
I'm so wet for you. Anyway, back to children growing. I don't know how we would.
I know.
I'm speechless. Also because they share a room at the moment.
Yeah. Like my boys? Or your
boys.
Yes.
No, your boys. Because my girls are not going to be wanking until they're 25. We've already established. So like, because the boys share a room, like eventually Bane is going to need his own space.
Totally. Oh, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and he's definitely getting to that. Like he's creeping and creeping.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, and we've already talked about like changing the house around. Like he can move downstairs. We can change the office. Like we have. Oh yeah,
can
we
I
have
move in downstairs? Downstairs is pimp. Like imagine he's going to be so happy.
Oh my God, it's not. And no,
it's like
you can't.
A whole house to himself without the kitchen, which is even better because you just come upstairs and your mum's made you food. It's like the best of all worlds. Yes, definitely.
Happening?
I don't know, but I'm really happy for Bane in a few years' time. I'm like fucking jealous of this kid.
Oh my God. Okay, so you may only have one penis, but you have two little vaginas to worry about.
And I'm terrified for them too.
Yeah, because they're going to, like nowadays, some girls get their periods at 10.
Yeah.
I mean, ours
and
aren't.
Our kids are about to turn 8. Like mine's about to turn 8. Yours has already turned 8.
Yeah, she's 8 and a bit.
Yeah. I'm actually getting to a point now where I cannot believe what's happening in my life. Like I cannot believe my kids are at this age.
Yeah.
Where like having babies and toddlers is like cute. But like when they start growing and having these conversations with you and like asking these questions about the world and how it works, and you have to be the one responsible to like give them that information, that's terrifying. Yeah. Periods, they see me like, does Ada see you with tampons and stuff like that? Like because much like what I assume your house is, everything's always open, right? Yeah. There's only 4 of us in the room, so who cares? Like whatever.
Totally. And if we're like at the mall or someplace and I have to go to the bathroom and she's with me, or even Van, Bane doesn't come into the girls' bathroom anymore, but like Van, if I need to change my tampon, they know I need to change my tampon, but I just ask them to turn around. They don't need me to pull out this bloody thing waving around and a blood clot falls off of it and smacks them in the forehead.
That's
you know
disgusting.
What I mean? But it happens.
So actually, never been a fear up until right now. We are all traumatized by that thought. Oh my God. So true. And imagine if it hits them in the back of the head and it's in their hair, but they don't know. And now you're like, oh my God, I got to tell them. Yuck. Oh. But it's true. Like they see me. Yeah, you're right. They haven't seen me. Obviously, I close the door when I'm changing tampons. That's a bit far. Yeah, that's, but they'll see the string all the time and they'll be like, what's going on? What's that? And so I have to explain to them, right? Like, like how horrifying to say to your child, like your little kid who's seeing it. Well, you see, once a month, mummy bleeds.
Yeah, from her vagina.
But guess what? Bonus round, you get to bleed too. Like, this is going to be your
don't worry,
too.
babe, it's fine. Yeah.
Right? So, like, it's a scary thing to be able to explain to them like that. And, and at first, the first few times they saw it, I remember them being like, Mummy, are you okay? Like, are you okay? Because they know that there's blood coming out.
Yeah.
So I'm fine. I mean, I'm a little moody, but I'm fine.
Yeah. Well, because kids associate blood with like a boo-boo.
Absolutely.
Like what the hell's happening? Like why is your vagina bleeding?
Totally.
Yeah.
So it's a really weird thing. So I'm just like, I hope obviously that my child doesn't get her period that soon. Yeah. Like 10 years old. That's like not okay.
Yeah, next level.
I'm not okay with that.
I remember.
You have penises and vaginas. That's even scarier.
Medley of pubertyness.
Yeah.
It's funny how certain thoughts like or memories stay in your head. So I remember when I had my period, I think I got it when I was like 13. So I was like normal age, right?
Same. Yep.
Excuse me. And I was dating this guy, Kyle Crozier. Hi, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
I was in grade 8. Love of my life. He was not. But his dad was the gym teacher at the school I went to, right? Okay, just bear with me. And
I'm already embarrassed for you. Okay.
Totally, right? 100%. But a lot of it, and I'm going to be talking to your girls about this. Like, not only do you have to deal with like, okay, you're having your period and like, it's embarrassing to them for other people to know that you have your period, right?
Yep.
So like, where do you put the tampon and the pad? Like to carry it from point A to point B. Anywho, I was in grade 8. I needed to change my pad. I don't know what my thought process was, but for some reason, I put my pad in my running shoe, like under my sock, because I'm
that's actually not half a bad idea. I was ready to laugh at you, but I don't
not
mind that.
Bad, but I forgot to replenish it. So after I used it,
right,
like I forgot to put another one in. So I had to go to my locker.
Okay.
And put another pad in my shoe to walk to the bathroom. But at this exact moment, Mr. Crozier came out into the hall, and it was in between class.
Right.
Like it was during classes, so the halls were empty. And I remember him seeing me put the pad in my shoe.
Oh, really? But he would have just been like, you know, like as an adult, you would have just been like, oh my God, this poor kid. Like,
and he might not have even known what I was putting in my shoe. Like, who knows? But like that thought has stuck with me, right? Like, so I need to make sure that we give tips to our girls about like living with our period. Like
seriously, like period hygiene is a thing. Like it's a very like, how do you explain to your kids? Okay, because I remember the only real thought I have about my period from when I first got it was the second time I got my period. Because the first time you're very excited, like I'm a woman now or whatever, you know, all that shit.
I don't remember the day
I do remember being really excited to get my first period. I don't remember it specifically happening on that first day, but I do remember being like excited that it's finally here.
That's cute.
Right?
Yeah.
But then my second one, because obviously comes like, I don't know if it came straight away a month after or if it was, you know, because, you know, the first few kind of nor here nor there.
Trying to regulate.
I remember the second period I ever got because I was like, what the fuck? Already?
Right.
I was like, wait, what?
It's only been 28 days. What?
Oh, right. And then I was like, holy shit, like I'm going to have to do this because I was so excited to get it. I remember thinking, oh, fuck, now I have to deal with this shit every single month. And that is not comfortable. I'm sorry, but it's not comfortable sitting in your own blood for ages. Like you have to get it replaced. You know, I mean, you have to like change your pads. So what you were saying, like like it's going to be a tricky thing teaching the kids like how to, like you said, you need a cute little thing to give them, some sort of
just tips and tricks.
Little bum bag that they could just have on them.
Look, they're in style now, but I don't know if
period bum bag. Yeah.
I might need to talk to you, Eve and May, and help you because your mum is not going to give you good ideas.
Oh, God. You can only imagine the kind of ideas I would give my kids about.
Bum bag.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. A period bag.
Okay. Well, on that very enlightening note, tell me when Eve gets her period and I will
send her to Auntie Lindsay. We need Lindsay for this because we cannot do this together.
And change your tampon like regularly.
Oh, so but tampons before we wrap it up. Like, how old were you? Like, how old is Ada going to be when tampons are a thing? I don't know.
And like, I remember asking my mom. I don't know how old I was, but I remember asking my mom or telling my mom, "Okay, I want to try tampons now." Like, because at the beginning, as soon as you get your period, you don't want to go straight in for the tampon. That's terrifying.
No, you're only just getting used to having blood coming out of you. You don't want to be shoving things up there.
And when I said it to my mom, she's like, "Oh, thank goodness!" Like I was wondering when you were gonna, you know, talk about it, like bring it up, like yes, tampons. But I remember again another weird thought.
I love this one. Like these things that coming out.
Yes, but this is the thing too. Like when you put the tampon in, like you shouldn't feel it. I remember sitting in the hall one time at lunch. I was it was still grade 8. And I remember sitting there going, I can feel, like you're sitting there. Because
you're right, you
going,
feel it.
I can feel it. It hurts. I hate tampons. So like that's another tip. It sounds stupid, but like make sure it's all the way up there.
And this is why our kids will be using applicator tampons.
I was. I wasn't. No, not at that point. I was using
I was going to say, surely, I don't know if they would have been around back in the 80s.
I got my period in the 90s. I just had to do the math. I was born in 79.
Even I was like, wait, would it have been the 80s?
It was like 80,
anyway, it was a good burn right up until you started talking about the
91.
90s. That's it. Good luck with your children growing up and stuff.
Stock up on tissues and tampons.
Thank you for joining us for this latest episode of Wine Chats podcast with Bildo and Lindelin. You can find us on our socials on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and you can listen to us on any favorite podcasting app or watch on YouTube.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, review, comment, send us some love. We absolutely love it.
Chat soon. Come on, Lenny. Chat soon.
Chat soon.
Chat soon.
We're not putting this in.
Come on.
Okay, we'll add in chat soon at the end. Both of us?
Yeah, go
okay.
on.
Chat soon.